everybody, my name's Andrea James and I'm running for president of the SLS. I'm making this video for two reasons. First of all, I wanted to remind you that tomorrow, March 5th, at about noon, you're going to receive an email with an online ballot to vote in the SLS elections. Voting's really easy. It takes all of about 5 seconds, and it's really important too because your vote helps the SLS figure out what the student body wants and the direction you want us to go. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is who I am and what I can do for you as president of the SLS. I've been on the SLS my entire time that I've been at law school. In my first year, I was the first year events rep, helping to organize all the social events. And in my second year, I was the second year rep. And via that position, I was also the chair of the articling committee, which means that I was in charge of committee that created the articling handbook you were all given in September, and also the career day mixer that happened at the Metropolitan Center in September. My experience on the SLS is a huge part of why I think that I would be a great president of the SLS. One of the biggest issues that I noticed going from first year to second year on the SLS was that a lot of projects that we'd put significant effort and time into were dropped because there weren't enough people who knew what the projects were and knew what were being implemented to carry the torch the next year. As of right now, there's only one person who's going to be returning from this previous year's SLS onto next year's SLS, and I think that makes it extremely difficult to make sure that all the projects that we've put a lot of time into will be carried on. Some of the projects that we need to work on to make sure that the momentum isn't lost going into next school year include a Canon exam bank, a drop-in tutoring center for 1L students, streamline funding procedures so that all of the clubs and associations that make up U of C law can get equal funding opportunities from firms. We need to increase SLS visibility, and that's being done through the implementation of a website, which we haven't had for years, but also through regular office hours so that we're available to the student body. We need to clearly define the role that the SLS plays in facilitating communication between the students and the faculty at U of C. We also need to work on transparency. As of now, no reasons are given for why people are or are not given funding when they apply for it, and there aren't really clearly set criteria, and that needs to change. Regardless of what direction you think that the SLS should take next year, it's important that tomorrow you get out and vote. Check your email around noon, and just remember, experience matters, and after 2 years on the SLS, I have a clear understanding of where we've been going and how easy it is for the ball to be dropped. Vote for Andrea!